Alright, so I'm kinda, in a sense, speed streaming some of this shit, cause I'm just trying to stay, I'm trying to overwhelm myself, honestly. I'm trying to stay ahead of the game, stay on top. Women's match. Let's do it. Okay.
Definitely an uphill battle in store for tonight in this handicap.
Not even kind of an uphill battle. It's been an uphill battle for them, but not for me.
Match, the battle lines have been drawn.
Sorry. Alright, let's get into it.
Oh, with Sonya Deville. And facing off against them will be Natalya and Beth Phoenix.
Look, no matter the outcome of this match, taking off such treacherous stipulations shows a heck of a lot of bravery.
The difference between bravery and stupidity is paper thin, Saxton. Showing up for this match was on the idiotic side of things.
Oh, my Lord! That's how you take an opponent down. Byron, what's the mindset of the side that is outnumbered?
You have to find a way to even the odds. Target an opponent's arm or leg. Take them out of the match. At least there will be one less opponent you have to worry about.
Brutal punch, Sonya Deville staying on top of it.
Caught with a punch. Boom, what a punch. Kick to the abdomen.
What a hot shot. Sent all the way to the outside.
Oh,
Dodges the attack just a smidge quicker.
Right to the jaw. Ooh, she just turned it around.
Sonya's tangled up.
Scoop slam. Oh.
Absolutely planet.
Shit, I need to do something real quick, sorry. Elena Scott. 9-year-old girl accused of being trans at track event hopes to inspire change. What? Huh? I don't even want to read that because that just. Alright, I'm gonna read it. Canadian mom wants to press charges against the man who verbally attacked her 9-year-old daughter at the track and field. Questioning the girl's gender and calling her mother's genital mutilators. That's weird, bro. People are weird, bro. Mind your business. That's what I'm gonna do, and that's why I'm not gonna read that shit. Alright, but I've got some shit to upload, and I gotta make sure these videos are ready to... I'm just moving them to my computer from my phone. It's not a big deal right now. Okay.
Had that one scouted.
I don't like taking time away from the story to do that.
Oh, God.
She's able to get out of the way.
Reversals, reversals, and more reversals.
Forearm! Ooh, man! Oh, my gosh! Oh, kick to the kid.
Grand Theft Auto Mercenaries update, among other things, was released. They did a pretty solid update. I will hope. Did a pretty solid update on Grand Theft Auto 5. I want to hear myself right now. They have this reward system now, progress system that shows all your career progress. Let's mute that. Okay.
He's followed by a nasty clothesline.
So there's a high chance she's going to kick out of any time.
Kick finds. She's got it. Got her shoulders down.
Looks like a questionable decision on paper, but I'm sure she has something up her sleeve here, Cole.
Sent all the way to the floor. You can sense what her intentions are here.
Let me talk shit. Throughout my gameplay on this game and other games, and
Reversal
take that
on
as a
DeVille.
personal reflection of how I feel about
Into a sidewalk slam. Return fire from DeVille.
Damn, she blocked
to the
both of
stomach,
my
gives them separation.
Slips out of harm's way. Rolled up from behind, looking to end it here.
Oh no, I thought it was over.
Good grief, this is chaotic. Come on, ref.
You know something?
Hung out to dry.
Looking for the win.
She pops the shoulder up and one.
Ooh, stiff kick.
Tagged with a punch.
She scores big with the counter.
Whoa, where the fuck? How did it end up outside?
Oh, what a clubbing blow.
Ooh.
Some mental chess from Beth Phoenix now. Uh-oh.
Punching their way out of that one. Oh, with authority.
She throws her back in.
And other people's names and shit that I don't necessarily mean. It's just,
That's how you take an opponent down.
And sometimes the commentary.
Oh, the knee just being torn apart now.
Sonya Deville with a headlock, and then
obviously going to kick out.
Can Beth survive this?
Oh, not yet. They just got the shoulder up.
What is it going to take to keep her down?
The answer might be more than her opponent can offer.
I don't know if there's more frustration or desperation in the ring now, knowing that you've tried to end this and failed. Natalya failing to offer any resistance here.
Yeah, Deville's executing her game plan.
You've got to wonder how much has been taken out of these superstars thus far.
And is there anything left? Ooh! Ooh!
The mighty Natalya looking a bit surprised by this assault.
There we go. Third time's the charm.
Deville on the verge here.
Man, that was a hard-fought win. She's got to be proud of herself tonight.
Here is your winner, Sonya Deville.
A big win, and the celebration has begun.
A win like this always makes me happy. I kind of want to hop in there and celebrate with them.
On the floor. No, it's just about my grave. Love, all the same. Love, all the same. Love, all the same.
And here's a man who has enough confidence for, frankly, an entire locker room. LA Knight.
Let me talk to him, Cole. This man is an old-school throwback in a new-school age. The cars, the cashola, the charisma, the pure God-given ability to win matches. They don't really make him like LA Knight anymore, and that is a testament to the man himself.
Well, Corey's excited, and I'll be honest, so am I. Let's see what all the hype is about.
Well, then you have a competitor who needs no introduction. The Miz, the A-lister, a world-famous celebrity.
And I'm sure Miz is desperate to convince everyone here tonight that he is the biggest star in all of WWE.
LA Knight all attitude tonight, but how does he convert confidence into results?
Knight has thoroughbred athleticism. His in-ring knowledge is almost surgical. So as long as he keeps his cool, there's a very strong chance he earns the win tonight.
And an impactful display of offense. You just witnessed there.
Reversal! What a counter!
Yeah, this tracks. Miz never did meet a crowd he didn't know how to play to.
Ooh, stiff punch. He's getting a huge boost right now from all those chants and cheers.
Oh, a deafening blow to the chest.
LA Knight.
LA Knight with the BFT. Knight stamping an end to this.
Oh, he gets the shoulder up before 3.
Somehow The Miz was just able to get the shoulder up before 3. Amazing.
And I think to get the pinfall, you have to try that maneuver one more time. An impressive sequence from LA Knight.
And that's what we talk about when we say LA Knight is a thoroughbred, just working his opponent over in surgical fashion.
Had Miz's playbook scouted.
Oh, he probably had a
Looks like LA Knight has no respect for his competition. Stopped in their tracks with a knee to the gut.
reversal by LA Knight. Punch straight to the face, staves off the attack.
And responds with a counter of their own.
Hoisted up.
And you have to think moves like that are why LA Knight is so confident.
Just one of LA Knight with BFT.
Oh, look out, Miz. This doesn't know where he is. Think of your family. And that'll about do it, folks. Here is your winner, LA Knight. And that seemed like a pretty easy day at the office right there.
This is what you get when you have complete confidence and control of the situation.
LA Knight, yeah. What do we get? Greg Miller. Whack. That's a very womp womp womp. I want to do that again because, honestly, I want that Greg Miller card, man. Is he the only This Is Awesome card I have? It is possible. Oh, but I think it has to be a Sapphire. No, just a This Is Awesome card. Okay. Let's do this match again then.
Love him or hate him. You have to respect The Miz. He's clawed and climbed his way back to the upper echelon of WWE.
To love him is to admire him. And to hate him is pure jealousy, Cole. Everyone wants to sell The Miz short, and that's what's fueled his fire for years. He takes every chance he gets to prove his doubters wrong.
It would never be a good idea to enter the ring against Miz and doubt him, because if you don't take him seriously, The Miz will make you pay dearly.
And we have to acknowledge that Mustafa Ali is as driven as they come when the bell rings. Always keen on proving himself as an elite competitor.
Yeah, well, he'll have his chance tonight, Saxton. Ali knows how to step up when the time's right, and I would say the time is right now.
Across the top rope, what a hot shot. Look at this!
Slingshot cross body? That was ridiculous.
Just exhibiting their fearlessness.
Exhibiting guts and
from the top. Oh, God!
That is what happens when you throw your body around. You eventually meet the pavement.
A running Hurricane Rana. The Miz looking a little bit shaken.
He planned for this and could still rally. Miz is a great tactician, and I'm sure he already has a game plan. But I wouldn't mind seeing him being a bit more aggressive on the top rope.
Look out below!
Taken out from high above. You got to be some special kind of crazy to do that.
From the middle rope. Oh, straight to the floor.
An absolutely foolhardy decision made there.
That could be very costly. Don't know if the risk was worth it. Flipping senton.
Such a heart being shown by Mustafa Ali.
Ali cannot be stopped at this point.
Tossed back into the ring.
Clothesline.
Oh, that'll leave a mark.
He moves just in time. And now he's looking for safety outside the ring.
There's nothing wrong with this. This is a good opportunity to recalibrate.
Kick to the gut. Athletic evasion from Ali. Boom.
And Ali perhaps realizing he's not the only one out there trying to prove himself.
Yeah, the Miz using that chance to add a bit of punctuation. He's on the ropes and the ref wisely stops the count.
And Miz gets stopped in his tracks.
Oh, heel kick.
Right on point.
He has been here before, and he knows what he needs to do. Drop kick. He's heading up top. Thinking big.
From the top rope. Missile drop kick on point.
Headed to the top now.
Sky high.
Diving leg drop from the top rope. Takes another trip to the skies, and it pays off.
Mustafa Ali. 450 connects.
Ali channeling that passion of his into fuel.
Ali takes him down.
And the ropes forced to break.
He did not want to be caught up in that submission any longer.
You can see the dismay on the face of the Miz.
Not an A-list performance here from Miz. Looking for the power bomb here. Oh, wait a second. Hurricane Rana into the pin. And he got it. What a shocking pinfall.
Very shocking.
Here is your winner, Mustafa Ali.
That came out of nowhere.
And an unexpectedly quick end to this match.
There's the consequences of getting caught unprepared. Just goes to show you, you got to be on your toes at all times.
Did I get the Greg Hamilton card? Or that wasn't Greg Hamilton. Why did I say that? Greg Miller. That's what that's who I was thinking of. And do it again. Where do you know?
The Miz out here set to compete in this matchup. Guys, do you think we're going to get a focused Miz tonight?
Absolutely, Cole. When do we ever get an unfocused Miz? Miz is perhaps the one superstar who creates goals and then accomplishes every single one of them. Focus, determination, drive, ambition. That's Miz's middle name.
That's a lot of middle names, but Corey, you do have a point. A focused Miz can be a dangerous Miz.
And on the opposite side is young Julius Creed, and I think it's fair to say we all expect great things from him.
All-American pedigree, all the talent in the world, and integrity to boot. There are a few people who were truly made for this industry, and he's still young, but I think Julius might be one of those. brings them down. Ooh. Ooh, sharp kick.
Miz is such a dangerous competitor. Even with all the skills in the world, we all know he's not above taking shortcuts.
You can't fault The Miz for being smart and bending the rules to his advantage, Cole. And if you want to beat him, you can't be afraid to bend those rules either. You really have to try and beat Miz at his own game.
Julius Creed letting him know he's ready for anything he's got. Oh my gosh, with one hand. Just a perfect mix of...
Look out! Tremendous drop kick.
The Miz just getting beat down.
And it yes, he didn't come here to watch him boast and taunt.
Set up in the corner of the ring.
Into the cover.
The count was stopped before it started.
How on earth could he not keep him down for even one at this point?
The Miz dealing with the effects after that move.
This is where endurance becomes so important in the late stages of the match.
Oh, jarring back elbow.
Counters that.
Reciprocating the initial reversal.
Belly-to-belly suplex. Cover! 2 count. Miz kicked out at 2.5. I thought he had him.
Are you kidding me?
Look at him totally vibing with the WWE Universe right now. Oh!
Looking vulnerable on that top turnbuckle. Uh-oh, from the top rope. Snap there from the top rope.
Up high.
That was a beautiful shooting star press.
Julius showing
He could pin his opponent right here.
It's over.
3. No, he kicked out.
Getting out of that by the skin of their teeth.
Oh, Miz turns the tables.
Now Miz looking for some momentum.
Also a good chance for Miz to gain his wits about it.
Just like The Miz to unnecessarily gloat. Maybe that will shut him up.
And gentlemen, The Miz may be fading away here.
Julius Creed taking it down to the basement. Wait for it. Boom with the clothesline.
Oh, yeah,
That's won it for Julius before.
Maybe.
Looking for the victory. 2. It's over. All in a nice work.
That was my neck.
Here is your winner, Julius
Creed.
Creed.
No other way to put it, guys. That was kind of a butt kicking.
Never a doubt. Barely a moment's...
Yeah, there we go.
And now we're all set for this tag match with Montez Ford, LA Knight, Rikishi, and Eric. And standing across from them, it's a very tough test with Cody Rhodes, Bron Breakker, Rey Mysterio, and Commander Aziz.
These teams have scouted each other very well. They probably identified the weak link in their opposition. Likely going to want to isolate and punish that single individual.
Comes crashing down.
Oh, man.
Oh,
just turned that around.
Rolling into a monkey flip. There's a lot of hard ways to land, but that might be the hardest.
Just tossed. She get airline miles for that.
Oh, vicious headbutt. He's lost some of his wind now. What a punch.
Oh, what a right hook.
Oh, point of the elbow finds the mark. Ooh,
Bang!
just hot-shotted to the outside. Connects the fist to the face.
Uh-oh. Crossface. Oh, body is not...
And it rolls him off. Inelegant exit, but if it works, it works. Here we go. Oh, no!
I knew that wasn't gonna work
Tempted
as soon
fate
as
and
I
paid
was in the
dearly
air.
for it.
That haphazard approach definitely proved costly. Oh, my!
Float over.
Oh,
Into it.
float over. Nice. DDT.
Kick right to the midsection.
Climbing up top. He's got from the top. Elbow drop. Cody Rhodes felt that coming.
And Tajiri finds its mark.
Oh,
Montez Ford getting ready. 5-star frog splash.
Ford on the verge here.
He turns it around.
Oh, God.
And Aziz is on the downside of things now.
Yeah, Ford is proving hard to keep up with.
Attacking the knee. Does he get him here? But teammate makes the save.
And just in time. Oh, connects dead on.
Mysterio sent flying.
Oof.
Carefully measuring. Oh, look at the well-placed elbow right on the mark.
Oh, yeah, Rikishi is feeling the energy right now.
He's trying to intimidate his opponent one more time, but he's got to strike soon.
Oh, man.
Brought in the hard way.
Stop after stop after stop.
What do they have planned here? Oh, and a layout DDT. What's he about to do? Oh, what a brain buster.
Oh, nasty.
Tag.
Oh. Ooh, a nasty shot to the throat.
Boom! Down they go. What a move.
Elbow thrown, saying not today. Captures the clothesline into a Spanish fly.
He foiled that attempt. Boom! Running STO plants him.
Nicely done. What a headbutt.
Vicious.
Impact in the corner.
He's feeling the effects of that last hit.
There's the cover!
There's a shoulder up almost immediately.
How at this point you don't even stay down long enough for a 1 count is beyond comprehension.
Nice wheelbarrow DDT by Mysterio.
Ah, the reversal by Rikishi.
Down with force.
Oh, he fights Rikishi back.
A counter. Rikishi hoisting up his opponent. Rikishi driver.
Mysterio felt that, and I think he's done.
And that was a hell of a maneuver there, guys.
Ooh, answer that with a stiff knee.
Brought in the hard way. Inside cradle applied, shoulders down.
And sneaks out a win there.
That's how this thing is
Incredible.
supposed to act. Montez is ready to jump, baby.
Here are your winners, Montez Ford, LA Knights, Rikishi, and Eric.
When you earn a win like that, you've got to feel pretty good about yourself.
Absolutely. That's the kind of win that can catapult you to bigger and better things.